Welcome back. This is Kotel, another War Rights event for you. I wasn't planning on doing a recording this weekend, but I had to come home a little bit early to beat a snowstorm. For all the Americans, I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. For all the those who are not of that persuasion, I hope you had a decent week and you have a better weekend. So let's take a look at the UEC event for today. It is Saturday. This is the first map, and it is Piper Farm, the Antina map pack. Right now we got 277, so almost a full server here. We got 134 on the CSA who's on the defense, and 143 on the Union who's attack. So within 9 there, so looking pretty good on the balance so far. See if a couple more people jump in. Now let's take a look at these two teams, starting out with the Union. They have 56 Virginia, 18th North Carolina,
Okay, your
SB, who is joined by 1st MASS with the sharpshooters. We have AGL, 6 New York, 20th Georgia, who has a couple 2-corps folks with them, 52nd New York. And for Artie, let's check out their battery over here. See who they've got. Looks like they got a couple guns here. Possibly 2, maybe 3, depending on how they split this up. Okay. I believe it's 2. So VA Bat under Henry Perkins, and Corporal Leo is leading the SB section. Looks like AGL also has an Artie section, so 3 guns for the unit. Let's take a look at the CSA team who is defending. It's 2 Artie positions. See if I can do the Artie first. Looks like we got Ordnance Sergeant Johan. GC is leading 1. Looks like we got at least one other gun over here under CQB, under Chance. Looks like GC might have a second gun over here. Jeff Davis battery looks like they're in command. Yep, and Corporal Habib, yep, he's the commander. So for the CSA team, though, they have, on their infantry side, GC, 88th New York, 3rd Alabama, 8th Florida, LFL, 2 USC, and I think CQB's in here. They're already in here, so I would imagine they are. Here they are. Here's CQB. So we are now live. CSA on the defense, Union on the attack. Let's see how they set up their forces. Point of contention is right here. CSA has the high ground, but they have very limited tickets on this match. They have to be very conscious of any casualties they take. It's starting to move out. Starting to see the 2 elements for the CSA. It looks like they're splitting in defense. 2 USC is on this far right side. Joining them is both 8th Florida under Captain Fritz, and Colonel Doug is leading CQB. It looks like Sluggy is in command. It might be Hudson, I'm not sure. Also on this side is LFL under 2nd Lieutenant Pendrix. I don't think I've seen him in command yet, so it'll be interesting to see how he does. Got the GC there moving the Artie, but 3rd Alabama under Williamson is also on this right side, kind of in the center, so pretty heavily weighted to the right side. On the left side here, kind of hugging the center, we got GC and 88th. And that's it. Nobody really in the center. And we're starting to see some skirmishing fire, I believe, from 18 North Carolina. And it is Captain Todd is leading Buell, putting in some skirmishing fire, but the main effort appears to be on this left side. So both teams waiting the main effort on this left side. Coming up on the center here, we have Slaughter leading the 56. And we got Canada, who's right next to him, leading the 20th. To their left, you've got Venom, who's leading that combined SB-1MASS. It's filtering in on the left side, and joining behind him is Parker. leading the 6th New York. Still behind them, looks like they're moving center is Captain Frank for the 52nd, and also Sergeant Juicy leading the AGL. Ooh. Mule's pissing off the Artie there a little bit, taking some shots at him. Do my best to cover the Artie. It's a little difficult on this map for Union to see where they're going. It's better seeing their effects, but I will do my best to cover them. But we have an initial attack here by Venom. So we had a base of fire from the Union down below, and Venom has moved up.
Shifting.
Down.
Now's the time. Aim.
Aim low.
Everybody inbounds on the left.
SB putting down some fire. They are fighting CQB along with 2 USC out here.
We need some help.
Loads.
Aim low.
Hey, Florida getting in a punch. CQB back down behind the hill, trying to preserve their tickets. 2 USC using coverage from the hill.
Okay,
CA Florida here got a little bit, they're taking most of the fire from the flank here. They're getting a turn pretty quickly. First is going to have to get these guys out of there. Yep. You got 2 USC here using the cover, using the hill, and crouching behind it. Doug doing a similar thing, but he's a little bit further back. Now we have a press forward here, though. Looks like LFL is moving up. They are putting down some fire, but they're catching hell as well. So the Union using this stone wall here as a base. In fact, they are starting to move their troops up. AGL, 20th, 52nd, all of them are being very aggressive on this side. Still have a base of fire here controlled by Slaughter to make sure that they don't get outflanked. But Union looks like they want to play for this left side, and they have come to play. His Parker's come to join him as well. Got pretty much an entire line here by the Union. Jeff Davis battery, though, he's trying to get a cannon in position to fire into the side of the line. If he is successful, it'll be quite devastating. But Slaughter has seen the move. He is now moving up to intercept. He's going to have to keep those guns silent, or this line is going to take some pretty heavy damage.
Are you ready? Off the artillery range. Aim. Haystacks. Fire.
Already got off a shot, but he didn't do too much damage to Slaughter. Out here, can't forget, we do have 18 North Carolina in a skirmish fight with at least 1 unit. It is 88th. They are tying down at least 1 unit with the 88th and may be drawing. And they are drawing away an entire gun here from CQB. Skirmishers are doing what they're supposed to be doing, drawing away more fire while keeping in cover. So good job there by 18 North Carolina. Here's GC, though, trying to get some flanking fire into the Union. About even on tickets right now. So again, we see kneeling, trying to get below the lip of that hill. And preserve their tickets as best they can. Alright, so it looks like SB has been pushed back. They have had to fall back. So this 2 USC CQB 8th Florida team over here was successful in pushing back the SB. And if they're able to, then now they can concentrate their fire down the hill a little bit before those reinforcements get up there, but they're already starting to stream in. Fritz put down another volley. It's that cannon shot. Alright, looks like we did have 88th got tired of James Wellesley here. He got tired of dealing with the skirmishers, although he hasn't charged them out yet. This is kind of playing their game right now, as you can see it. We're out in the open and they're taking fire. So you gotta charge them out if you want to push them out. Here comes Williamson. Big line with 3rd Alabama. Let's see what he can do. Got some good angles here. He's taking fire. You can concentrate, and they can also get that arty that dials in. This is pretty vulnerable. But here comes LFL. They're going to try to help him. Johan's going to try for a shot here. Don't have too much time.
Vas-y, on revient. Ah d'accord, excuse-moi, j'ai...
Tant qu'on a des alliés à droite, on reste là. Allez messieurs, continuez les salves.
Allez messieurs, pareil. À l'ensemble, on joue. 3, 2, 1.
Let's see how they do. Yep, that blew a hole in the line. And now we see SB has reformed here on the left.
Close that gap, guys. Come on. Close the gap. Alabama here.
Right now, they are, I'd say, a slight ahead on tickets, but they are making good time. And time is really the enemy of the Union on this map, so if they keep up this pace, they are in a pretty good spot. Really, it's going to be up to the CSA and see how they, here's AGL watching the flank. A couple men here, they are taking shots with 2 USC out here on the far flank. They're using a skirmishing line.
Oh, yeah.
See how effective it is. Sounds like SR is with them.
Focus fire on the right side.
See, now we got Fritz and CQB are doing the same thing, kneeling, trying to use that cover position as best they can. Bad thing about this is if Artie finds you, it's a lot of tickets if they get you.
Yeah, left face.
Left face.
Rise up. Quick time forward march.
Looks like they are going to redeploy. They'll still using the coverage. GC putting down some fire.
Давай правее.
ЕНЕ, все противник, там все противник. Вон за нами. Левее, наводитесь, видите?
See, now this is a good position for the Artie here. CQB has moved up pretty far, but they are vulnerable. They have to watch themselves. 18 North Carolina is still fighting with, it looks like, that fight with 88th is still going on. So, if the 88th is preventing 18 North Carolina from harassing the Artie.
Отвлеку пока. Давайте.
Так вот.
See if they can get off a shot here.
Их не видим, надо накатывать.
Oh, they're going to move it.
Лечу, не под приклад.
Давайте,
Я тебе говорю.
Давайте
Алабама,
рекрутов, две колонны
направо.
строить.
Направо.
Neighbors coming in from the Union already. Knock some guys down. I don't think it caused too many casualties, though. You gotta bring it down a little bit. Oh, Veldo taking some fire. They're returning it. Here comes 3rd Alabama. They're coming up pretty high. They gotta get a shot off, though, or else they're gonna melt very quickly here in this open position here. I don't know about reloading there. Kind of sticking out like a sore thumb. What was it? Sickles? Gettysburg? Yeah, I asked Jehovah on that one. Yeah, you can see they're starting to melt here pretty quick. And there they go. Williamson comes back in, but he has no division.
Сейчас.
Take a look from the Union side. Tickets are starting to even out a little bit here. Do have an attack on this left side by Venom. Let's see how he does, how far up he goes. Got some units waiting for him over there. Good arty shot. CQB got nailed there by that arty shot. And well timed, because now here comes SB. Hit that flank, that right flank of the CSA, and it has become unsettled. I don't know if that was timed, but if it was well timed. Right, but now Venom's starting to attract a lot of attention. He's going to have to get out of there, but Hogg, well, Fritz leading him, but Hogg out front. He's going to try to make him pay for that. And then Fritz is like, no, get back. Because here comes AGL. Ed Parker have now done a relief of SB and have now pushed up. And they are going to try to use the cannons as coverage and try to take this hill. Let us see if they can do it. Who is fighting them? 2 USC is fighting them, so is CQB. LFL in the mix as well. You got the soothing voice of Mr. Togray giving good guidance there. But here comes a charge. Or at least a forward movement. 56 is coming to support. They didn't fully charge, they just came up to get a volley in. But now they're starting to get melted as well.
You don't want to be standing there, Mr. Jacko. There is a war, you know.
So we have the folks from the Home Guard, Dad's Army here. There is the Union now going to engage, but right now at this pace, the Union, I would say, has the advantage, although this attack is now kind of fizzled out here. Although a well-timed arty shot may shift it. CQB, I think Doug saw the problem, and he's trying to get his men under some cover. Although, let's see here, 88 has now shifted over here to this side. I think that was a wise maneuver. I'm sorry, no, GC is over here. They might be able to get some good shots in. Let's see here. CQB's cannon trying to get a shot off. As is Habib. As is Johan. Oh, you got a great shot lined up. Can he pull it off, though, in time? That's the question. Can he pull it off? He can. He can indeed pull it off. Who was that gunner there? Give that man a medal. Corporal Maury, good job. All right, saw the flag go down. TSA already earning his pay.
Yep, sure. Wait, get in trail, get in trail.
Union attacking. If you got a shot, now's the time.
Right, drop it.
Oh, look at that. You don't have too long, though. Line it up and fire.
I'm gonna knock myself over this one.
And there we go.
Get canister.
And we got 8th Florida has moved over here. Well, 20th Georgia took a bit of a hit, but they're still in it. All right, Frank was seeing an opportunity. He's going to move up, although he can try to clear out this arty and maybe catch the CSA flank. But Weber is waiting for him. Top of the hill. They took the cannon, but I don't think they can hold it. Not with Weber up there. And Frank has been knocked back. And the Union is now falling back in general. But they did some damage. They did indeed. CSA, 22 minutes remaining. They're about a quarter, maybe a third. I'd say about a quarter left until they had taken losses. So the Union's got to get reset here and do another concerted attack. If they go in unit by unit, that is going to play towards the CSA advantage. Although, is this 18 North Carolina out here? It is. These guys are putting down some fire. We'll see if Todd decides to move up a bit, harass the arty, and try to draw off some of that infantry. Otherwise, with this concentration, now that 88th has joined the fight, it's going to be a lot harder. None of the arty is also focusing on him anymore. Now it's all, as you can see, the effects it had. So let's take a look as the Union gets reset here at the Union arty. Alright, looks like that one came in a little bit short. It's tough to play the Union arty over there. It's too far for me to actually catch the shot, so.
They're just standing watching us.
We'll look for the effects. Oh, was that friendly? Oh, no, that wasn't friendly. That was a shot by Mr. Habib. Well done. Alright, yep, he did what I thought he was going to do. Mr. Todd has moved up and has now occupied this arty position. And he has made himself a nuisance. He's going to fall back, though. He's not going to get caught, but he has silenced the arty over here. Well done, Mr. Todd. Here comes Slaughter, who's going to try to exploit it. They're looking at a cannon. You have to take it down. And they are. Now we have a unit maneuvering. Weber has seen the issue, and he has moved up now to support the arty. Good maneuvers there by the Union, both by Todd and Mr. Mule there, and also by Mr. Slaughter here. That arty was proving to be a bit of a headache. We got Jumbo here, is moving up a bit in the center, just off a cap. You have to be careful, make sure he doesn't cap here, but he wants to keep that arty silenced. Arty's doing a good job of keeping covered, though. Looks like we got another move on this left flank here.
Redirect front.
A nice volley by SB against 3rd Alabama. They're going to put in a shot, but here comes 8th Florida. They're going to try to get shot in as well. They have hit. These two units are now hitting pretty hard. 2 USC using this covered position. Kind of as a fallback unit. Now they are taking losses. So here comes a charge by GC against Lemuel. Chasing him off. This is what you want to do. You want to make sure you can try to chase him off as far as you can. Get those Adeline tickets as they're retreating. So good job by 20th. Well, it's 20th New York and 22 VA, specifically. Now, with their efforts, now also 88th has moved up. They're putting in some fire as well. As CQB, as Doug has rotated to the center, and he is making sure to reload in cover.
Right in front of you. Right now. Ready?
Nice.
And that shot is 20th Georgia is taking a lot of hits now. Here's Captain Wellesley.
Left wheel.
Противник дальше, чем дерево. Там метров 30. Садись, Стив.
And now Union has rotated out to here. It is Frank. Looks like he's trying to deal with the Artie.
Wir schießen auf die Arti, oder?
Loaded. Send target. Company. Aim.
At the very least, draw some fire. Alright, so looks like he's assigned a couple sharpshooters here. Deal with the Artie while he has got the main element doing volleys, so good use of his troops there. But we have had a pretty significant move here by the Union. You got SB, you got 6 New York on the wing, and in the center is AGL here. Juicy B here putting in some fire.
Achtung, linke Flanke. Einheit. Nach Süden auch schießen.
Oh, but he's taking some shots.
Everyone see that flag? Right side of the south?
To the south.
Everyone see that flag? Right side of the south?
Yep.
Alright, fire back. Steady. Fire! Break reloads. Retreat on me. Retreat.
Got the corporal there taking leadership, doing a good job, taking a volley and then getting back. It's not a good position, although now SB here is a little bit isolated. And they are going to take all the fire, as you can see. They do have reinforcements coming up. I don't think SB alone can do it, and they are isolated. They are going to draw all the fire to them. 2 USC is redeploying here. You got Fritz behind him again. Using that hill, using that coverage. USC taking a shot, trying to draw the fire, falling back.
Just aim low.
Shot there by Fritz. So we do have a full server, though, by the way. We're at 298. 145 for the CSA, 153 for the Union, so nice and even. Let's take a look. Looks like the Union, though, is putting up a lot of pressure now on the other side. They've switched it up. Slaughter has joined 18 North Carolina here, and they have now turned the CSA flank here. This is a good move here by the Union. Saw an opportunity, switching up their focus of their attack, and they are kind of bottling up the CSA now, as you can see in the center position. They are taking fire, and they're in a bit of an L shape. So they're going to have to fight their way out of this.
Noch eine holen, oder? Noch eine Kanister.
Hau rein damit.
Warte, Kanister holen?
Nein.
You can see how quickly they're getting treated. They're getting shot from 2 angles right now. It was enough to get an Artie shot off, though. I don't know if it was enough to save him. 88th trying to tie down, but Never has had to pull his men back, and I think that was the right decision. And that is going to leave the Artie vulnerable out here. And they are going to be very tempting targets, and indeed they are, because here comes Slaughter. He is charging in. 88th is waiting for him, though. It might be a trap. Corporal Habib defending his gun. And Slaughter went in, but it was not enough. Especially not when CQB came in. And here comes CQB. He's going to try to finish off 18 North Carolina. See if Doug can do it. Targray's with him. I believe him. All right, this was a good reaction. You had to attack out of that, in my opinion, and the CSA did that. They lost some tickets doing it, though. But they have reestablished security on this left side. Prevented them from getting that flanking fire in. They also resecured this line here on the right. Problem is, they are now pretty close to breaking. They're about a third of the way, maybe about a third of the way. Union still has plenty of tickets. 12 minutes remaining, so Union still got time. Although they can't be sitting back on their laurels. They're still gonna have to do some more of the attacks that they've been doing. They want to win this match. They're in Alabama putting down a volley. GC moving up. Where's my LFL guys? Here they are.
Coming à droite, à droite. Halte là, messieurs. Droite.
Alto. Droite.
Restez ici.
CSA trying to conserve their tickets. Already still putting in some fire, but it's they've had some good shots, but some have not been as effective. All right, looks like Frank has moved back up. He's using the cannons for cover. Although here comes somebody to deal with him. It is Doug. They took a shot and then fell back. They are very cognizant of their casualties at the moment.
Rise up, guide right.
Allez, voyez les flags.
Pareil.
Avancez,
avance en ligne.
Now 2 USC has rotated back out to its coverage position on our flank. And the CSA is really relying on their arty to try to keep the Union off balance and back a bit. It's proven somewhat effective, although you've had these advances by elements like the 18th and Frank over there from the 52nd that have some made it cost him as well. I'm not sure in the total calculus is he shot like that. How the tickets actually are.
Northwest.
See the CSA putting a shot on that Union element over there. The casualty. Can he get the shot off? Let's see.
Make sure you finish in 2 ranks. Make sure you finish in 2. I don't care how you do it.
He die? Hey, he got shot. Union is now consolidating towards the center, although here's an attack. CSA is now on breaking, and Todd is still doing a good job of being a nuisance and dragging off CSA elements, although Doug is doing a smart decision here. He's moving back towards the center to defend. There's a shot by Artie.
Nice down. Get the flag up.
Against Parker there.
Get the flag, please. Get the flag.
Well, right now, as Union just inches up, which is exactly what they're doing. Here comes the 56 in Virginia and the 52nd New York are moving up, trying to cap. GC putting a volley into him. Do they stay forward and try to cap? Are they trying to bait out the enemy? I'm not sure. AGL here putting in some flanking fire. SB, who's the heaviest Union, is out here on the wing. I want to move them up into the center, to be honest with you.
56.
Pack a hell of a punch here. See, now that Artie is doing some heavy damage along with those volleys.
Final inlet. Color down. Full back. Full back.
Jumbo making the call. Doug is trying to catch him, though. He's not going to just let them take this position. He's going to try to knock him back. GC joining in the charge as well. SB is in a flanking fire position. Looks like 88th New York and some other guys are flooding in. I don't think that was the intent. I think they lost a bit of command and control there. And that is going to feed the Union a bit. Although here comes Sluggy. He's going to try to maneuver on the SB and get some flanking shots in them when they're not looking. So nice maneuver here by Sluggy. SB, though, was able to hold and give the Union some coverage to get back and prevented that attack from completely breaking the Union line. But a very well-timed attack by the CSA was able to put down some heavy fire and then push them off. Now the Union's going to have to reorganize that main, and they don't really have as much time now. Only 6 minutes remaining. And in fact, right now, SB where it is, and with Sluggy putting his sharpshooters to work. He also letting the cannons get time to get their cannons ready again, get them aimed, get them sighted. Starting to take some fire. Here's Todd, though, still trying to prevent that, trying to keep the Artie off balance as best he can.
I've got a pepper. Hey.
Не остались только шелл.
Левее большого дерева давай.
Артиллерия.
Вот так.
Артиллерия. А, вот он где.
Я тут, да.
Готов
заряжено?
по левой части, по левой части.
Alright, looks like that one bounced off the wall from what I can tell. So the Union is ready and they are flooding the center again. SB is held strong. Coming up in the middle here is Frank. Right now he is by himself. He needs support. He's gonna melt.
Kann doch! Süd,
Nein.
Südwest! Ach, guck mal!
Although he might just be trying to do a little pre-cap. Trying to draw out the CSA and get them to spend all their volleys and just kind of keep the CSA off balance a bit. Again, good job here by
Please, please.
Nod here. The mule keeping that Artie silent. And also SB is moving up as well to provide some flanking support. Although NYB is charging all the way right into a meat grinder. Although they haven't died and they've gotten the CSA to spend all their volley. GC getting off a shot. And also on this side, though, there was also a charge here by the SB First Mass. But that was also into a meat grinder. Union is capping now, and the CSA is almost on last stand, though, so they might be trying to spread the field here a bit. See if Lemuel decides he wants to move up or stay back and just keep the arty busy. So Parker, those two attacks by Parker on this right side and then by Venom on the left side have opened up potential for an ability here. CSA doesn't have the volleys like they did. They've been unsettled. And now the CSA has to charge in. That will at the very least knock them down to last stand, which it just did. Now they're going to have to push the Union back. And it is a melee. And it is... Let's see, it comes down to the bayonet. And the CSA has managed to win. Todd comes in, but I don't think it's in time. Yep, he realized it. It's a little too... It's not going to make a difference. I think that was Oswald. Yep, he's pulling his guys back. So the CSA has succeeded in pushing back the Union, although they've got to get their men reset. The fight's not over, and they're on last stand, so any of these casualties now is just feeding into the Union. Union's going to have to get enough men here for another push. Let's see if they can get one organized. Looks like Todd and Venom are trying to move up a little bit using those pistols. Not a bad idea right now with the enemy on last stand, even if they die. Oh well. So I don't know. Is this Rambering? I don't think it is, but you get executed either way. As long as it's part of a concerted effort, I think you'll get it. Mule's trying to edge his men on, but I don't know about if he has enough men right now. It's better to wait a couple seconds to get a few more men up. Marker says, I don't care, charge. Get in there, boys. That's what Parker says. And it looks like he's turning the flank. Jumbo's with him. Doug is trying to hold him back. Union Arty coming in at a good time.
Get stuck in, get stuck in.
Keep killing, boys, keep killing. It's a GG.
Can the Union push them off? I think they can.
Any 51st, Lance?
Good job, guys.
Yes, they can. That was a close match. Well done by the Union. Proving me wrong again. They did have enough power to push them off. I had about 20 seconds to spare, but you don't want to play with those 20 seconds. Sometimes the clock's a little bit off what you see on your computer, so. Hard-fought victory there for the Union. Good, tenacious defense, though, by the CSA. A lot of mutual support, a lot of good use of the terrain, good arty. Enjoyable first match. I was glad I was able to watch it. Snowed in for a day or two, so bad way to spend it. And they don't let me see the end of the map. But anyway, that's it for the first map. See y'all for the second one.